just wanna run. My energy is safe and unraveling I'm undone. I feel the decay. I don't wanna be alone. I can still feel you inside my bones.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Architect the Dreamer back with another ATD Reacts. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I am so excited that you're here. If you are returning, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that little bell so you'll get notified every time I drop a new video. Make sure to follow me on socials at ATDmusic, on Instagram and Threads at ATDreacts, and on Facebook at ATDofficial. At the beginning of this video, you heard a snippet of my newest single, Bones, which is out now on all streaming platforms. The link for that is in the description below, so it would mean the world to me if you guys would go check that out. For the video today, it is Linkin Park From Zero Vinyl Day. I pre-ordered this and it came after the release of the album, so I've been waiting to get it to do this reaction. We're doing the last song. It's called Let You Fade. And I am scared because the name of this song sounds like it might be in reference to Chester, which means I am probably going to get hella fucking emotional. So we're just going to dive right in. And I might be completely wrong, but with it being the last track on the deluxe edition, that's kind of where I'm thinking this is going. So without any further ado, we're going to dive in. This is Let You Fade from Linkin Park. Piano. Oh, okay.
I'm supposed to be running, I'm just catching my breath. Saying congratulations, terrified of what's next. Everything is exploding, 20 hours no sleep. 3 o'clock in the morning, lying there in the street.
Okay. Yep. That's what this is going to be about. Musically, it is right in line with what we've heard off this album. Lyrically, this feels like Mike Shinoda's Post-Traumatic. I'm supposed to be running. I'm just catching my breath. Saying congratulations, terrified of what's next. Everything is exploded. 20 hours no sleep. 3 o'clock in the morning, lying there in the street.
And I'm just catching my breath, saying congratulations, terrified of what's next. Everything is exploding, 20 hours no sleep. 3 o'clock in the morning, lying there in the street. Looking our backs for a pile of sand, just to have it all falling out of our hands.
Oh, I love that.
It all gets lost in the end, but I remember you.
Oh, fuck.
Where our ways may take us to, and even when the memories slip away, time will test you. I won't let you fade.
I'm not sure how much I've talked about my actual relationship with the band Linkin Park. I've talked about them multiple times being my all-time favorite band. I discovered them with their first album. And between Hybrid Theory and Meteora, they very quickly became the band for me. And it was the lyrics, it was the emotion in Chester's voice, it was the fact that I grew up listening to a lot of hip hop and having elements of that while also being around the same time that I was discovering non-hip hop stuff. Like, I mean, this was, I was listening to things like POD and, like the new metal side of things, POD and Limp Bizkit and that kind of stuff. But then also that kind of transitioned into like more of like the pop punk and then metalcore stuff and whatnot. But Linkin Park was kind of like a bridge band for me from hip hop to rock and alternative and new metal. And I still remember, and I honestly don't know if I've even told this story, but I still remember being in my freshman art class, and I'm 6'4", 240 pounds. But when I was a freshman in high school, I was 5 foot nothing and 110 pounds soaking wet. I was just a tiny little guy. And I was bullied relentlessly. And that's why I loved art class so much, is because it was like an opportunity for me to actually show that I can do something that like has value. And so many days I would end up in that class. It was fifth period. And I would have had such a shitty fucking day. And I would pull out my old iPod and I would just put those two albums on repeat. And they helped me get through the day. And then over time, with every release after that, it just solidified how much this band meant to me and how much Chester meant to me and how much Mike meant to me. Mike is the reason I started producing. Mike is the reason I decided to start learning how to mix and master and do those things for myself instead of going to somebody else. Chester's lyricism and the emotion and the rawness that he puts into his lyrics shaped me as a songwriter. And when Chester died, it's so hard to explain to people who just view bands or celebrities or actors or comedians or whatever and just view them through the lens of like, oh, that's somebody famous. But like, I didn't know Chester. I don't know Mike, but the impact that Chester had on my life and the direction in which my life went with my the kind of music that I make and the lyricism that I have and all of that. Like, Chester is such a integral part of that. And now it's coming full circle and we've got Emily and Mike singing this chorus. And in a lot of ways, Emily is us. Emily is me. And all of the fans that grew up loving Chester. She's talked in interviews about how much she loved Linkin Park even prior to like even being associated with them and how much Chester has meant to her. And so the double meaning here of like these words, I'll remember you no matter where our ways may take us. And even when the memories slip away, time will test you. I won't let you fade. Is such a powerful proclamation of Chester will not be forgotten. Ever. And there's been so much discourse online around Emily joining the band and these new releases and people just saying first of all, really horrible things to and about Emily, but also just about the band and about how like they're selling out and they're tarnishing his name, and like that's not what's happening here at all. Sorry, I did not just mean to go on that tangent. But yeah, we're gonna rewind this back and keep listening.
Remember you, no matter where our ways may take us to, and even when the memories slip away, time will test you. I won't let you fade. This is supposed to feel different. Why do I feel the same?
Oh my God.
With the rhythm, I'm all over the place, and the faces in my head say that what was next might just be the last. We don't want to admit that we are never going back, revisiting the distance from the present to the past, and don't know how we went from where we were to where we're at, breaking our backs for a pile of sand.
This is supposed to feel different. Why do I feel the same? To me, that feels like that is Mike wrestling with the fact that he's having fun playing in this band again. Because like his best friend died, and such an cornerstone part of this band. And the feelings of guilt of like, I shouldn't be enjoying this. I shouldn't want to do this. Trying to get with the rhythm. I'm all over the place. The faces in my head say that what was next might just be the last. Like, I know that the members in this band that are from the original lineup struggled with that guilt of like, do we move forward? How can we honor Chester's legacy? And straight up, fuck anybody who says anything shitty about this band. I really don't care. I love what they're doing, and I truly do believe that they are honoring Chester by moving forward and by stepping into this next chapter. That's all it is. It's a next chapter. You can go back and read a previous chapter at any time. We're just now going to the next chapter. But the whole story as a whole is not done yet. Whew. This song is getting me worked up.
Want to admit that we are never going back, revisiting the distance from the present to the past, and don't know how we went from where we were to where we're at, breaking our backs for a pile of sand, just to have it
I love this part. Emily's voice is so soft right here.
Remember you, no matter where our ways may take us to, and even when the memories slip away, breaking our backs for a pile of sand, just to have it all falling out of our hands. Maybe it all gets lost in the end. I know I'm the one that you wanna forget, but I'll remember you.
Oh my God.
No matter where our ways may take us to, and even when the memories slip away, time will test you. Time will test you. Time will test you. I won't let you fade. I won't let you fade. I won't let you fade. What's next might just be the last. We don't want to admit that we are never going back, revisiting the distance from the present to the past, and don't know how we went from where we were to where we're at.
We don't want to admit that we ain't never going back. Revisiting the distance from the present to the past. And don't know how we went from where we were to where we're at. Whew. That was Let You Fade from Linkin Park. This one's going to hurt every time I hear it. In a very bittersweet way. There's no going back. We can't bring Chester back. And I guarantee you that if we could, we would. But we're moving forward. And there's a lot more left to be said. And there's a lot more music to be made. And I, for one, am so incredibly happy with what we're getting now and where this band is now heading. I watched an entire interview earlier today of Mike and Joe on the Drink Champs podcast with NORE and DJ EFN, and just hearing the two of them talk about just like where they came from and the progression over the years and where they're at now, and just hearing the passion reignited in them is just so, it gives me so much peace for them. Yes, Chester is gone, but they're still here. And there is still a lot of creativity and passion to be poured into this band and into this music. From a musical perspective, everything I've said in this entire video has just been me in a big glass case of emotion. I'm in a glass case of emotion. I'm Ron Burgundy. Musically, very much more in like the alternative, almost like the first band that I thought of was like Good Charlotte, like that kind of a sound. Like it's not completely in the same vein as like what we got on the album, but it still fits with everything that they're doing. I love the fact that Mike got the chance to really shine in this one. Emily is in the pre-chorus and she's on the chorus, but all the verses, the bridge, that little quiet part at the end there, like that's all Mike. And again, that feels like that is honoring what this song is about. I love the pre-chorus where we've got Emily in like just the really soft side of her voice, and it's not super front and center, and it just meshes so well with Mike's voice. And then just you can hear the passion and the rawness in the delivery of that chorus. This is a 10 of a song for me. I'm really excited to listen to it and cry more. I would love to know what you guys think. We now officially have all 15 songs with the deluxe edition version that are out now. And it's such a damn good album from top to bottom. And yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think. So drop down in the comments. Let me know. your thoughts. If you have your own personal Linkin Park stories or memories of the band, of Chester, of Mike, of what this band did for you or how it impacted your life, I would love to hear that as well. So go ahead and drop down in the comments. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, click that little bell, follow me on socials, check out my new single Bones, which is out now, and I'll see you guys back here for the next one.